Summer Challenge! Love It's Random Life! Yo, what's up, Random Lifers? So if you watched the video about a week ago, you know that I'm going to be making a 3-part challenge video for you guys for the summer. You can't just sit on your butt all summer, you got to do something. So I'm going to lay out 3 challenges and I'm going to do them with you. So here's what you got. Number 1, read a book. It doesn't have to be a school-related book. I want you guys to read a book. Pick one you like, pick a genre that you like. There are these buildings in town called libraries. What? You can go to them. They will give you a card. It'll have your name on it, and then you will check out a book. It doesn't have to be a long book. Just pick a book that you're gonna like and read it this summer. The book that I'm gonna be reading this summer is gonna be the second book in the Dark Tower series. So I read The Gunslinger. That was the first book. It was incredible. There's several books in this series. If you are doing summer reading, that's okay. Use that as your book, unless you're just an overachiever and you want to read an extra book, okay? If you're doing summer reading, I remember when I was a kid, they loaded me down every summer with summer reading. So that can be your challenge number 1. Challenge number 2, I want you to start a new hobby. Your new hobby can be anything you want. It can be drawing, it can be a new sport, it can be any kind of activity or something that you can spend your time that is constructive, okay? Pick something that's new. Don't just continue to do something that you're already doing. Branch out, try to grow yourself a little bit, start a new hobby. My hobby that I will be starting for the summer, free skates. That's it. So if you don't know what free skating is, this is a pretty new thing. Imagine that you were skating on 2 mini skateboards, but instead of the skateboard sort of, going forward, it's almost like the wheels are horizontal in your feet. It's very interesting. Challenge number 3, the final challenge, learn a new skill, okay? Coach Lovett, is a skill and a hobby the same thing? Not necessarily, okay? So for me, what am I going to learn to do is my skill. I'm going to learn to juggle. Now, I've always wanted to learn to juggle. I've tried a couple of times and never really saw it through. It's just something that I want to do. So for my skill, I'm going to try to learn to juggle this summer. Learning a new skill can be anything that's, like learning a new language or help your parents out, learning to cut the grass, right? Writing, maybe let's say you want to be a writer. There can be some crossover between skills and hobbies. So here's the big picture, okay? Maybe you're not going to be able to do all 3 of these. Pick one. At the very minimum, pick one. Either read a book, create a new hobby, learn a new skill, right? You got 3 things, okay? I'm going to try to be an overachiever, and I'm going to try to do all 3 of these. Pick 1 or 2, or if you're really feeling up to it, pick 3, okay? This will be the last video in my classroom for the summer. If you know anything about being a teacher, you know that they pack the rooms up each year and then they wax the floor and all that. So during the summer, all the videos will be in a different location. As you guys know, I've got the podcast coming out in days. So you'll see that, and then there'll be some other videos thrown in. They just won't be here in my classroom. So I hope everybody has a great summer. I'll see you again in August or September. Quan Su, dudes.